So, for those of you who don't already know, I auditioned, I want to say about a month ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. It seems like forever ago already. I auditioned for a new game show on the E! Network called Pop Quiz. And it's about pop culture, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West baby, you know, Chris Humphries and all that other stuff. Probably some Ryan Lochte stuff thrown in. Anyhow, I auditioned and ta-da! That is our shooting schedule. I was sent an email and told that congratulations, that I was going to be a contestant on Pop Quiz. I can't even put into words how shocked and surprised I am that I'm doing this. Just recently, for those of you who don't know as well, I left Shoppers. It's nothing dramatic. I just it was time to leave. It was time for me to move on to something bigger and better, and look what fell into my lap. It would seem that everything is coming together the way I think it should, I guess, the way my life is meant to. I think that when stuff happens to you, if you don't panic, you can sometimes see all of the good and not so much of the bad. Because there is bad, of course. You know, leaving Shoppers, Shoppers was my dream job. I had dreamt of working in cosmetics and in the beauty industry since I was young, and everyone said it was a perfect fit. I got some great customer reviews, and yeah, it just got to a point where, and I have nothing negative to say, so it's nothing like that, and this isn't about taking the high road or anything silly. I have nothing negative to say. It was one of those situations where at the end of the day, I was just no longer happy there. I have nothing against my manager, nothing against the people I worked with. It was time for me to move on to something different. So the day that I was walking away from Shoppers, it was raining and it was really dark and cloudy out. It was just recently, actually, about 2 weeks ago. And I had one of those moments where I looked up at the sky and I was like, please send me a sign and tell me that I did the right thing. Hello. Universe, meet sign. I think that, I don't want to read into it. Look, like I could suck on this game show. It could be the worst experience of my life. But it will be an experience, and it will definitely help to get my foot into a door that I've been struggling to get into for a very long time, and that is acting. I sort of fall short, sadly, because I am very tall. I'm 6'1", so I don't exactly blend in with other extras if I'm in a show or something. And if I wear heels, I'm 6'4", so I'm higher than most male lead actors, so that can be very difficult for me as well. But fingers crossed, it will turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. Anyhow, so I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's time to start getting in a little bit better of shape than I am now. It's very late. I am steaming some vegetables on the stove because it's better than a bag of chips. What else? I say a lot. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm going to start doing when I start doing these videos? I'm going to start making little notes so that I don't go I went to my friend's Buck and Buck in Hamilton and met what I think is probably one of my biggest fans, Leslie. A big shout out to Leslie. Thank you so much for being so kind to me while I was at Tommy's Buck and Buck and laughing at my stupid jokes. It means so much to me that I have so much love and support from the community that I came from, and that is Hamilton, and big heart for you guys. It means a lot. My family is still there. My nieces and my sister and my mom are still in Hamilton, so I don't visit as often as I'd like, but now that I'm taking the summer off, I think that I will visit a little bit more, hopefully. It's all about scheduling other people's lives as well, not just my own. I can't be selfish like that. I did have an incident at the Buck and Buck, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but it has just come to light. And I think I will say something here because this is a platform that I think that people will acknowledge and listen to and see my sort of hurt and dismay at the situation having happened. So I knew a lot of people at the party, and one of the guests decided that it was their right to disclose my birth name to someone they were with, and it was very loud. It wasn't in that sort of sense like I knew, before. It was I knew, and it was very loud, and it was very uncomfortable. And when I made a stink about it, and I sort of said, that's really inappropriate, I was sort of blown off like my opinion didn't matter. I have to stress this to people. Whether or not a trans person is at a GLBT-friendly environment, it is not your right to disclose their personal information. It's not your right to disclose their birth name if you know it. It's not your right to disclose someone's gender. This is my business, my personal business, that I and I alone should have the right to disclose to other people. I don't care that people know that I'm trans. I have kids from all over the world that message me and talk about my being trans. I'm out for a reason. I have no issue with that. I do have an issue when people take my private business and air it and disclose information about me to other people without asking first. And this was very just belligerent. It wasn't, I was absolutely blown off, like my opinion and my feelings didn't matter. And I expected more from this person. I didn't tell Tommy. I think I should have told him before I uploaded this video. I haven't told Tommy. Because I didn't want to create a scene. However, I think that if this person is in attendance at the wedding, which I'm pretty sure they will be, I think that they need to know that that kind of behavior is completely inappropriate, regardless of who is around and whether or not I know them or don't, because not everybody knows my birth name. It's not anyone's business, to be honest. So happier notes, the wedding, I went to the Buck and Buck. It was so much fun. I won a Texas Mickey of Canadian Club. This thing is so big, it actually comes with a pump in the box. They're all like, oh, that should last you a couple days. I'm like, honey, you don't even know me. That's going to last me a couple hours when I start drinking it. My friend was over last night, and we literally drank this much Bacardi. Just the two of us. Can you see that? Nearly half the bottle is gone. That's how much we drank last night, just the two of us. So, yeah. So this is my life at the moment. It seems to be turning around rather nicely. I have written a new column for my own personal website, SamanthaLozon.ca. It is being proofed as we speak, so I should have it up and ready for people to consume very shortly. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long. I do hope that you still go and read the archives on mygaytoronto.com, and you can see my old columns there. And I promise, if I'm allowed, and I don't have to sign any non-disclosure agreements or anything like that while I'm at Pop Quiz, I will take some video of the set, and I will maybe do a little thing there if I can, if I'm allowed. Hopefully I will be. It'll be a lot of fun. I look forward to updating you folks a whole lot more, and I, from the sincerest place in my heart, thank you all so much for all of your support and all of your happy wishes, because without you I would never ever have believed that I could do anything, and it's with all of your support that I'm here, believing in myself, knowing that what I'm doing is right, and it's because you tell me that what I'm doing is right. It's because you help me along the way. I know that everyone thinks that these videos help them and I do them for them, but a lot of times these videos are for me too. They're very cathartic, and it definitely helps me to deal with a lot of issues that I'm going through as well. And I hope that along the road that my going through something shows someone else that they're not going through it alone. I am single as always. I'm perpetually single. The worst thing is that I'm a serial dater. I date more men in a year than a macaroni box has macaroni in it, okay? Trust me. I put myself out there. And I hate these people that are like, oh, well, if you're not looking for it, honey, it's gonna be right there. Dummy, if you ain't looking when you cross the street and a car comes, you're gonna get hit by it. You gotta be looking for some stuff. So when I cross the street, I look both ways. When I walk into a bar, I survey that place like a dirty old cougar. I'm like, oh yes, oh no, oh no, oh yes, oh yes. I'll take two. That's how it works. As you can see, I'm deliriously happy. Things are working out really nicely for me. I got my Wii U. Oh my God. Nintendo in HD is the greatest thing you will ever play. I swear. From Nintendo, that is. That's not like, you know, not any system. But from Nintendo, Nintendo HD is the greatest thing you'll ever play. Wii U is a lot of fun. The first time that I saw the graphics on my TV, I was just like, holy crap. Like, this is a huge, huge step up. I have officially reserved my PS4. I'm a little dismayed at the fact that the PS3 games aren't compatible. But such is life when people are trying to make money. It does help that PlayStation will have the games that you can play. I have yet to reserve an Xbox. I don't believe that I will. I believe in their ideology behind their new system. I'm quite happy with my old Xbox. It plays some great games, so I'm not really too worried about it. You know, it's a little too big brother for me with the Xbox thing going on. So I just can't invest myself in that, and I can't stand behind it either. I may go and try it if I like it. You never know, but it's doubtful that there would have to be a game that would be able to talk back to me and like have full conversations with me when I'm by myself. And this is not online play, and this is just normal, right? So I want a game, like, you gotta like sell me on this in order to get me to buy it, because with the way things that are going right now, Xbox, you guys have upped up. That's it. I don't know what you're thinking right now. I know, like Bill Gates, like, you're the richest guy in the world. Dude, seriously, you're an idiot. Like, you gotta be the dumbest F that's ever existed doing the stuff that you're doing. You have a loyal group of people that play your system. You're basically kicking them in the balls and charging an extra $100 on top of what PS4 is charging. Dumb move, guys. Dumb move. I hope that before launch some things change. But yeah, dumb move. Very dumb. Anyhow, I promise to do as many updates as I can while I am shooting on the pop quiz set. I didn't want to talk about it before now because I didn't have confirmation, and I have learned through previous mistakes to not say anything unless I'm confirming it. So here I am confirming it, that I will be a contestant on Pop Quiz. I did in fact quit Shoppers Drug Mart, and I am taking the summer off. Wish me luck. Thank you all so much.